All right, let's see. Are we live? There we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into another stream here at SD Sports Cards. This is Mike here with you. Been an interesting day here at SD Sports Cards. Mostly slow, but been a nice, quiet day overall. Hope everyone out there is doing well. We've got kind of the same old for the last few streams for me at least on here, minus two different things. I'm going to put the filler in the chat here right now for what we have going on after I answer this phone call. Pardon me, guys. All right, appreciate the patience, ladies and gentlemen. It's been slow all day here, and as per usual, we always get busy at the end. I'm the only one in the store at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and put our filler on the screen. Let's see. There we go. 4 spots total, 11 spots per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Panthers and Mosaic number 236. I'm going to go ahead and pin this to the top. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to center this a little bit more. We do finally have, which I know a few people have been waiting on, Marvel's Topps Chrome Marvel Studios 24-25 Hobby. Zach, if you're out there, I know you've been asking for it for a while. We do have it. I'm going to put that in the chat as well. I'm not going to pin that for the moment, but this is kind of what we're looking at for the night. Mosaic Hobby 236, Absolute Hobby 234. And then we're going to be trying to run, it's kind of the next closest break for basketball. I did the first half of this case. It was quite solid. Topps 24, 25 Finest. Chrome. Well, Finest is always Chrome, sorry. I believe we have 24 left is what it's saying. Sorry, it's one of those ones where it likes to hide the total from me. Just give me 1 second. Oh, that's why the mouse is acting up. There we go. 21 left. Less than I said. Was a really great value break last time. You got your 2 for 28s over there. Personal menu, which I just said, and we are going to get into typing hobby is here. And yes, Topps Chrome Marvel Studios Hobby is here. $435 personal perk box. We do have a full case over there kind of chilling on our cam. If there is any questions or anything y'all want to get into tonight, please do feel free to let me know. I am always flexible on the screen for the most part. Pretty dim. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I just saw what happened here. Something got in the way of the ring light. Let me fix it. Ooh. sure what just fell out and from where. There we go. All right, yeah. Ring light kind of fell in the way of something there. That should be much brighter, hopefully. Oh, let me turn that a little bit more. There we go. Nope. Come on, stay. Please. Work with me. Okay, stay. Might have to turn up that luminosity a little bit. Okay. All right, I think we're all lit up now. I did have some customers just come in here. Let me just check and see if they need anything. We're open here for the next, let's see, 23 minutes. I'll be right back with y'all. In the meantime, we do have this filler going, which I pinned at the top. And as you can see in the chat, Tops Chrome Marble Studios is here as well. If you all need anything, please let me know in the meantime. Feel free to drop it in the chat. Here we go. I wish we were big like that. That would be fun. Stranger Things releasing? I think it's already released, but I don't think we have it in stock at the moment, or it's releasing here soon. I don't. Yeah. I know we don't have it in stock here personally. I don't remember when the release date was. I know it's supposed to be somewhere around the last episode. Yeah. So I think it either just recently did it like last Friday, or it's releasing like this week. It's gotta be next week. Yeah. So I'm just not 100%, unfortunately. Yeah. Again, no worries. I'll keep checking. I'm sure we will eventually have it in regardless, but also it's very at least for right now. Yeah. Exactly. All right, thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a good night. White boxes? Not available here right now. We only have them at our Mesa store. Okay. Yeah, the Mesa store will most likely have it. I think I find it. The Mesa store does absolutely has mine at that for a fact. Yes, sir. Music card actually, so it's 14.25. Actually, a little bit less. Alrighty, I am back. As I kind of mentioned in the previous part of the stream, it got very busy here towards the end of the night. Um, Definitely a good thing. I was here alone though for the last little bit, so thank you all for sticking here with me. To kind of recap what we have going on the screen. We do have Mosaic Hobby number 236 with an active filler pinned to the top. 4 total spots, 11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets the Panthers and Mosaic number 236. Guys, that is so close. Um, I can always try. I mean, it's a little early in the stream, so I'm going to leave that up for a tiny bit. Let some more people get in here. We do have Absolute Hobby number 234 on sale as well, going for that kaboom chase. 24, 25 Topps Finest with 21 spots left. Our personal menu, which I did put down over here, we have Topps Chrome Marvel Studios Hobby finally here. Got a full sealed case right there. And the rest of our personal menu as well. And obviously our filler that I talked about earlier on the far left. Welcome in, guys, and let's have a good night. All right, again, guys, welcome in, welcome in. If you are just coming in here, this is Mike here with you. We've got a pretty awesome night of breaks here set up for everybody. Would just take a little push over there on Mosaic, and we'd be right there. It's definitely our closest break, not only spot wise but money wise. We have Absolute Hobby number 234. And we have 24, 25 Topps Finest, number 522, $15 per, 2 for 28. Take it through the store. Take it through, you can drop your spots in the chat if you want, and send Venmo. And we have our personal menu, which you can see is my second message there. Marvel Studios Hobby is finally here. It's been a long time coming. One of my favorite products that I've seen from Marvel in a long time. And we have our filler for the Panthers in number 236, $11 per, 2 for 20. Get them while they're hot. We are open here for another 15 minutes, so if you are local and watching, please feel free to drop in. And yeah, if there's anything else y'all need from me, please let me know. Let's get it going tonight, guys. Jeez, this mic is sensitive. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in for the evening. We do have 3 breaks on the screen right now. Mosaic Hobby number 236, 2-box NFL PYT on sale. We do have an active filler for that for the Panthers going on at the moment. We do have 4 total spots, $11 per, 2 for 20. and the top spot gets the Panthers in 236. We do have Absolute Hobby number 234 on sale as well. We still are kaboom chasing for that guy, or for that break. And we have the 24-25 Topps Finest number 522 on the screen. Sorry, I just noticed something funky going on there. Oh, it's just the Golden State Warriors not wanting to line up there. We're good. Okay. Yes, we have 21 total spots left in there, 15 per, 2 for 28. Our personal menu with a new edition of Topps Chrome Marvel Studios. It's finally here, $435 personal for a hobby box. And we have, as I mentioned earlier on the far left, our filler for the Panthers. 4 total spots, 11 per, 2 for 20. Let's get into it tonight, guys. There's plenty of great spots on the screen. Mosaic has been marinating for a while now, and there's no reason why we shouldn't just... I mean, we are super close. Will there be a filler spot or a full spot like the Steelers or the Eagles? I don't know why the Eagles are sitting there. Let's get to it, guys. We are so close on multiple breaks here. What have y'all been up to today? I know a lot of people's kids went back to school. Don't have children myself, but definitely noticed it here in the shop where the times where you'd normally be seeing parents with their kids coming in during the holidays, it didn't exist so much today. But I hope everyone's doing well. Had a great weekend. I was off for the last 2 days. Had my own little weekend. It was nice to recuperate, but it's even nicer to be back here with y'all. Would love to get into another break today. It's been say 4 or 5 days since I've been able to rip something for y'all. Would definitely love to, whether it's a personal or a full break, would love to get into it. Again, we have our filler actively running, which is pinned at the top. 4 total spots, 11 per, 2 for 20. Top spot gets Panthers in Mosaic, number 236. If there's anything else that y'all want to get into or have any questions for me, please feel free to do so. I've got nothing but time and love talking, whether it's cards, life, anything. Let's just have a good time tonight, guys. What's everyone been up to today, guys? Work, life. Maybe you're someone who has the odd Tuesday off. What are we looking to get into? There's a lot of great spots on the screen. I am not stuck on the filler on the Panthers. Just an idea for the beginning. If there's another team you guys would like to see go, please let me know. I'll probably give that. So here's the situation. I have been having to go to the bathroom because we've had customers in the store for the last hour and a half straight. So once I lock up the shop, I'm going to run to the restroom. But then once I'm back, guys, we're going to get into it. So we've got about 10 minutes there. Before I lock up the shop and run to the restroom, I am going to change the filler. Unless we get some traction going here. Honestly, I think it's a fantastic value, all things considered. But I can definitely look at... Honestly, I may just do something super cheap just to get the room moving. Make it so nobody gets hurt and go from there. So, yeah, guys, let's make it happen. We've got... Again, whether you're a big card chaser or you're a collector at heart, we've got plenty of spots to get into, whether it be your team breaks or whether it be your random team breaks or your personal, or a personal for you guys. Again, we are not just sports here. We've got plenty of other things, whether it be Disney, Pokemon, Marvel Studios. We've got a lot of stuff here that we can get into. I'm happy to talk about, get into anything. If you guys have any questions about anything at all, please feel free to let me know. Take your spots through the store, ask for them in the chat. Let's have some fun. Let's see some cards. Let's just do it tonight, guys. We got 8 more minutes of the shop being open here. Anybody have any good pulls recently? Anything that they've been looking to PC that they finally got their hands on? I know I got a card yesterday that I've been looking to get for a while. I do love my sports. I'm a little bit more of a Pokemon guy at heart. And we had a card at the shop at Mara Mesa that I really wanted. So we made a deal work out for that. And yeah, I mean, it's just I'm definitely a collector at heart. I love the money that comes along with it. I don't think anybody necessarily hates that aspect. But I always love to hear about what people are PCing or whether they're thinking about investing in. There's so many ways to do this hobby, and I wouldn't say any way is wrong. And yeah, I'm happy to just talk about it. So let's get into it, guys. Again, if you are just joining us, we do have a filler for our break that is the closest on the screen. Mosaic hobby number 236. The Panthers are up for grabs. 4 total spots, $11 per, 2 for 20. And the top spot gets the Panthers in 236. We are very close there. And again, I'm going to be giving that filler. We've been live here for about a little over 20 minutes. So we'll give that, we'll give it another 7-8 minutes. And if that doesn't get going, we're going to switch something up and get some traction going, because I think everybody here would love to see some cards tonight. All right, Albert, I see you in the store. I see you there. I got you. Let me put you in, buddy. And if you're in the chat, please let me know if there's another name than the one that was put there that you'd prefer to go by. Oops. I tend to just go by what I get the payment through as, but if there's something else that you are known by, please let me know. I've been here a few weeks, but I have not had the pleasure of meeting everybody here yet. All right. I got you in there, Albert. Again, please let me know if that is not the name that you go by here at SD Sports Cards. I'd be happy to change it. But thank you for taking your spot. I see no reason why we shouldn't be able to get these get this going tonight. It's honestly a very low entry point and a great value. Again, the chance at LeBron autos by itself, especially since, let's just be real, the only difference between a licensed and unlicensed LeBron auto is the price that you're paying and the logo on the t-shirt and the card. A LeBron auto is a LeBron auto, and unless you're talking about Upper Deck in the mid to late 2000s, there's not a lot out there, unless you want to talk about the chance of hitting him in Space Jam, which was a very interesting situation that we hadn't seen LeBron autos in years, and next thing you know, they're available in a Space Jam product. But again, guys, yeah, $15 per for that, 2 for 28. We got some movement on that. We've got 4 more minutes where the shop is indeed open. As I mentioned, I'm going to have to take a small hiatus from stream. I'll put that in the chat just to lock everything up and use the restroom. And before I go, though, I am probably going to change this filler unless someone does want to drop. And guys, again, I don't know why Mosaic is setting the way that it is personally. We're kind of just seeing this where the products that, especially when it comes to whether it be your case hits like stained glass or like in absolute the kaboom, these things are going to go out of production the way that we know them with licensure. And while I know I made an argument for a LeBron auto being a LeBron auto, the scarcity of a LeBron auto inherently makes that valuable. And so I don't think the licensure versus no licensure applies as much there, given it's a player of his status. Somewhat along the lines of like a Brady auto if it was unlicensed. Like, do people really care it's a Brady auto? So that when players can supersede that. But when it comes to your parallels and your non-autos and your SSPs, the licensure matters. So whether it be your stained glass or your kaboom, those are two things that the hobby absolutely loves and are going to continue to gain value, whether it be a star veteran or a rookie that is either about to break out or is already broken out. So now's the time to do it because here in, I mean, God, it's less than a year, guys, when Mosaic would normally be coming out, is when you're going to be seeing Topps taking over the license for this new draft class. And all of a sudden, there's going to be a scarcity involved with Mosaic, with Absolute, with all these products that we've known and loved for, God, 15 years almost 15 years. So now's the opportunity to get them while they're available and while they're still reasonably priced. What are we up to tonight, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking? What are we doing? We're here at the final minute of the shop being open. I'm probably going to go ahead and scratch the filler here, get the new filler typed out, and then we will go from there. My typing, man. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pin this to the top of the chat. And there it is. Filler, same number of spots, guys. Just a different team and a cheaper price. A $5 shot or a 2 for $4.50 a piece shot, and Mosaic number 236. $5 per, 2 for $9. Top spot gets Steelers and Mosaic number 236. It is 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, so I do have to go ahead and lock up the shop for the night. Which means, yeah, we will be open again tomorrow at normal hours. And I will be right back with y'all. Appreciate your patience with me tonight. All right. Oh, got you, David. Got you. Thank you for waiting for me there. I was just closing up the shop, using the restroom, and we are good to go now. I see you here, so let me go ahead and type you in. Oops. Oh. Now I'll just do site for paid. That's fine. All right, guys, 19 left. 19 left for the finest mixer. If you sat around and waited for me, I appreciate it. It's been a very busy end of night here. Had everybody decide to come in at the end, which again, love seeing the people. Makes it so I have to run off stream a little bit more. So I appreciate y'all's patience. Right now, closest break on screen is our Mosaic Hobby number 236. I have a super cheap filler going for that. For the Steelers. 4 spots total, $5 per, 2 for $9. Top spot gets the Steelers in 236. I mean, again, lower than the price of a cheeseburger basically anywhere at this point, unless you're talking one of those skimpy, what they call double cheeseburgers from McDonald's. Per spot. We have our absolute hobby number 234 on the screen. Plenty of great teams that are still available in there with the chance of hitting that kaboom, which again, hear me out, guys. It's going to only appreciate in value as we get out of the Panini era. And as you'll see in the chat, David just helped us move another spot over here in our 24-25 finest number 522. Pardon me, break. It is a full half case. So that's, 8, as long as we hit our averages, that should be 8 autos. Our last break of it was absolutely awesome. It seems to be a really solid case. We did hit red. It was Nick Claxton. So not exactly the guy you're looking for, but it was a red out of 5, which means the case is producing good numbers. We had plenty of golds. Some pretty sick autos. I know not everybody's looking for Jerry Stackhouse, but I thought that was pretty sick. Just honestly a really great product. And again, you can chase LeBron. And LeBron autos are big regardless of where they are from, because LeBron does not have a history of signing a lot, especially after the Upper Deck license era ended. We do have our personal menu as well. You'll see in our chat that Topps Chrome Marvel Studios Hobby is here. It's $435 for a personal. In my opinion, you should grab it while we have it, especially at that price. The cards are selling huge, and even if it's just for a collector's product, here's the thing. It is not your standard Marvel characters. It is. It's the ones you know and love, both from the comic books in that they're the same name, but it's portrayed by their Marvel Studio actor. So, Black Widow is Scarlett Johansson. Unfortunately, does not sign. Like a card that I got recently, Idris Elba, plays Heimdall. Got a sure red of that out of 5. Should show up soon. I've been delayed on receiving it due to holidays shipping, which I'm sure everyone here understands. But honestly, guys, it's the fact that you have these characters who are being portrayed by their actors. The Iron Man spot, dude, you hit any unnumbered Iron Man, especially a low-numbered Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr., to my knowledge, does not sign. It'll sell insane. And then I do believe Harrison Ford signs as Red Hulk. So I can only imagine what a true red out of 5 Harrison Ford Red Hulk auto would sell for. It's one of those cards. It's like, is Red Hulk the most popular character in the Marvel Universe? Not necessarily. Is Harrison Ford one of the most popular actors of the last, God, it's almost 60 years at this point now? That's crazy to say. Then yeah, that's the truth. So, guys, get your personals in there. I know we have one person who's been waiting on it for a long time, or at least since I've been here. So yeah, guys, just to reiterate, do have that filler going on. $5 per 2 for 9. Top spot gets Steelers and Mosaic number 236. And we do have our absolute, and we have our random team spots available here, both in the store and through the chat, for 24-25 Topps Finest number 522 half case. Let me know, guys. Let's get into something tonight. If you got questions on the spots or any of the breaks on screen, or if you're new here, please feel free to ask any questions. I'm happy to answer. What is everyone up to tonight, guys? I know it's been a little bit cold and dreary here in San Diego, at least for native San Diegans. I spent my 12 years in Dallas, so it doesn't hit me quite as hard as it used to, but still not exactly what you think of when you think of San Diego weather. Hope everyone's been having a good time out there. I know a lot of people had their children go back to school today or sometime this week, which I'm sure is both sad and a relief. I've only did a short time doing the parenting thing, or parenting-esque thing, and it's always wonderful to have that time with them. At the same time, sometimes a little break is also nice. um, so I hope everyone had a great holiday. We've got a lot of great breaks on screen here tonight, whether it be for your personal menu or your breaks on the screen. And again, guys, if there's something in the store that you like, feel free to go ahead and take your spots in that. And again, if it gets enough of a push, it can be pushed to the screen instead. I'm going to give a little bit of time for the personal screen to be up there, and then I'm probably going to move it over to a divisional, probably like I'd say probably 6:45 if we don't get anybody in here who's looking for it. Now I do know if Zach comes in here asking for Marvel, then it won't necessarily need to be up there. We've got that on our I guess we could call it our camera screen right there. But yeah, guys, if there's anything you want to see, anything you want to do, let's get into it. Go through the store, take it in the chat. Let's get into it, guys. What are we thinking out there? What's going on tonight, guys? I know it's kind of a sleepy Tuesday over here. Beginning of a new year. Has some great parts to it and then some challenges along with it. Whether it be tax season upcoming or whatever else is going on. Yeah, let's have some fun. We've got spots for everybody at very affordable prices here, guys. What can we do to make the screen move? I see our viewership is low, so not a whole lot I can do right now. Hopefully we can get some more people to drop by. If you are out there and you haven't liked the stream, please like the stream for us. Even if you drop a nonsense comment, as long as it's nothing offensive, it helps the chat out, helps the stream out, gets people in here. The more we talk, the more we get into things, the better we do, the more people know that we're out there. Even people who may be looking for us already, who just forgot, may end up seeing us pop up on their feed or their notifications a little bit more. So if we can, we would appreciate any like. If you haven't subscribed, subscribing would be awesome. But yeah, guys, let's do what we can to get more eyes in here. I love talking to y'all. I love being here. Not a whole lot I can do until we. I'd love it if one viewer made it all happen, but we need at least a few more in here to make some traction go. What are we thinking, guys? What are we doing? What's going on? I know I've been trying to just enjoy the time that I have going on. I do love being here on stream. Love it a little bit more when we get into some cards, but you know, it happens when it happens, guys. Again, if you're out there and new, tell your friends. Honestly, we offer something different than a lot of places in that, let's be real, whether it be Whatnot and the auction style, or whether it be the other channels that exist out there, a lot of them do full cases, which are cost prohibitive. Um, you know, they obviously can do different formats and things along those lines, but guys, we've got great value here. That filler at $5 per is amazing value. Let's get into it, guys. Let's see what's out there. Take your spots to the store. Take your spots to the chat. Let's see what we can make happen. I'm gonna give the filler another 10 minutes, then I'm gonna scratch it. What are we thinking out there, guys? Quiet day in the shop, quiet day in the stream. What can we do to make things move, fellas and or ladies. Ouch. What are we thinking out there, ladies and gentlemen? I'm giving the filler a few more minutes and I'm switching it out. Oh, David, I'm sorry. I just realized that I apologize. I did not put you in there. I thought the one was the drop for that. I did not see the two at the very bottom there underneath your ad. Let me go ahead and put you in there. Thank you for not sending, but you haven't got any traction in there. If you're still out there, please let me know. If I change the filler here in a couple minutes, if you want in there as well. I appreciate your pushing. And I apologize for the delay on recognizing two. I saw the two there far too late. Yeah, we got about 3 more minutes on this filler, guys. It's not anybody's fault. It's just when we only have a certain number of eyes in the room, there's nothing else we can do. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog if they happen to be able to drop a spot in the chat and also pay for it, I guess. Let's make something happen tonight, guys. And if you are just joining us, welcome in. Welcome in. We do have a few breaks here on the screen. We got Mosaic Hobby number 236. David did go ahead and drop for one. $5 per, two for $9. Top spot gets Steelers and Mosaic number 236. He also dropped for a spot in 24-25 Topps Finest number 522. It's $15 per, two for 28. We have, sorry, one moment. I believe it's 19 left, but I don't quote. Yeah, 19 left. Good. I got it right. And then we have our Absolute Hobby number 234 sitting over there. The big news in terms of personals is having Marvel Chrome Studios Hobby in the house. It's $435 per. It's a $435 personal per hobby box. Honestly, a beautiful product, more than worth getting into. But yeah, guys, let me know what you're thinking, what we want to get into. Again, 1 or 2 more minutes on this filler, and then I'm gonna have to change it. I apologize for that, David. Was hoping we'd get a little bit more traction there. What are we thinking out there, guys? Oh, wow. That is complete. That completely went over my head. Is it up there for NFL? I'm looking for it. I'd probably end up having to look up what the price is on this if it is in our system. Um, I'm looking at Immaculate 2025. That is one of my favorite products by far. I don't see it cursing on currently on our personal menu though, so please don't uh, take it at anything other than I see that we have it. There hasn't been any update that I've been told about it yet. Um, Sorry, it's been sitting there all day. Been adjusting stuff, and now I look at it and I'm like, oh wow, that is a sealed. That's a couple of the sealed immaculate NFLs there. Um, but all right, I'm going to go ahead and scratch the filler, guys. David, I apologize. I tried to get it to go. I'm going to go ahead and drop the new one. Please let me know if you would still like the spot in this next filler. I'm going to remove your name from the filler for now. But yes, guys, Ford, it's going to stay at a 4-1. I'm keeping it low. We don't have a lot of eyes. $7 per, 2 for $13. Top spot gets Eagles and Mosaic, number 236. And yes, David, please let me know if you'd like to drop for this filler as well. What the heck? No, stop. Be nice to me. Oh boy. Okay. Yikes. There we go. That's reflecting correctly. All right, David, if you are still out there and you want a spot, please let me know. I'd be happy to put you in there. I do apologize it took me so long to recognize you were dropping for the filler and the finest. Yeah. But we got you in there for that. Would love to get you in there for this filler if you are interested for the Eagles. Have not pinned that to the top of the chat yet. Let me go ahead and do that. And yeah, guys, let's make some stuff happen. We've had a quiet first hour on stream. What are we up to tonight, guys? What are we thinking? What do we want to get into? I will change this personal menu over here. I'm going to say probably about 10 minutes. I'm going to give it like 10, 15 minutes. Probably move it over to Divisional. We've got Marvel Studios Hobby finally here in stock. It's kind of sitting there on our bottom left-hand side of the screen. In our what would normally be our break video or our breaking camera. But yeah, I really want to see Mosaic Hobby number 236 move. We are super close on it. There's kind of no reason why it should be sitting. We've got a lot of great value teams. The $7 filler for the Eagles is a great value as well. Yeah, guys, let's just get into it. We've got a lot of amazing product, whether it be the new personals like Marvel Studios Hobby, or whether it be our team breaks like Absolute Hobby, Mosaic Hobby, and our random team. I did the first half of this case. It seems to be a really great case of 24-25 Topps Finest number 522. I mean, we're looking for those LeBron autos, guys. Whether you're a fan of LeBron or not, you can always be a fan of the money that a LeBron auto can bring you. And there's, of course, plenty of other people, whether it be Stephon Castle, Zachary Reisiker, or others that you're looking for in terms of being your your big chase rookies. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. Let's have some fun. A lot of stuff here available on the menu, and let's make some magic happen. Ooh, that feels better. I apologize if you heard that. That was my neck gets a little stiff. But what are we thinking tonight, guys? It's been we literally have two chatters minus myself with David and Alex. Alex being our commander in chief over here. So really one chatter minus Alex. Minus employees, I guess is the best way to put it. Let's make something happen, guys. What do we want to get into, guys? I don't know what else I can really do. The divisionals there. This is what we're closest on. The only thing I could think to do is mini spots for the finest, but I mean, I guess it's not really many. It's filler a spot for the finest or 2 spots for the finest. But at this point, I would need at least 1 or 2 people to comment in the chat if they're interested, because I've only seen 1 person talk, and we've had 1 purchase through the store. So if we got anybody who is interested in that, I'd love to get into it. But I mean, it's $7 per. It's roughly going to be the cost for the filler for, like, whether it be 1 or 2 spots, regardless. So yeah, guys, just let me know. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to switch things up. But if we can't get 4 at 1 to move for that, 4 spots at $7 to move for that, I don't know how confident I am in that moving for finest. But let me know. I'm happy to switch it up. Sorry, guys. Had to clear my throat out there a little bit. Didn't want to subject you to that. Yeah, let me know what you guys want out there, guys. I am a little stuck. These are our closest breaks. We've got our new product in hand. I'm running about as cheap of a fill. I've ran the 2 cheapest fillers I can possibly run. Yeah. Just let me know, guys. If there's a specific team that we want or a specific break in the store that we're wanting that's not there, please let me know. Everything else has a lot more money left on it, and so I thought we'd get some solid movement here. Honestly, Mosaic moved really great for me on Saturday. For us, rather, on Saturday, and Absolute has been moving slowly but surely. Top's Finest flew for me that last time it was on the screen. So yeah, guys, let's just see what we're thinking, what we want to do. It's definitely been a very, very quiet night tonight. Would love nothing more than to get into some cards. Yeah, just let me know. What are we thinking, guys? I think we've had one consistent viewer out there. If you're out there and want to get into a personal, please let me know. Um, I'm gonna leave the filler out there. I'm gonna switch the. If you give me 1 second, actually, I will switch over to a divisional on our screen 4. Just give me one moment, and we'll just go from there, guys. I'm not sure what else I can really do for us at this moment. Oh, whoops. Well, that's why. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. All right, divisional on the screen, guys. As well as our standard other breaks we've had going. I'm gonna leave the filler going. I don't really know what else we can make happen. We need some more viewers. What are we thinking, guys? Or guy or lady? I appreciate whoever's been sitting there listening to me talk to myself and or you. Really want to see one of these breaks go. Um, I can try looking and seeing what else we have at this point. But I'm a bit stuck on what else we would have. Well, that's confusing. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking in here to see if there's anything else that's closer. But we're looking. We're not looking at much. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. We do have Mosaic Hobby number 236 on sale on the screen. We have a $7 per filler, 4 total spots, 2 for 13. Top spot gets Eagles and Mosaic number 236. We have our Absolute Hobby number 234 on sale. We are still kaboom hunting. We have our Topps Finest case, our half case, 2 autos per box. Looking for LeBron autos. We have 19 spots left there. We have our divisional on the screen. I do have the personal menu available as well. We do have Marvel Studios Hobby, Marvel Studios Chrome Hobby in store. Finally, it's $4.35 per hobby box for a personal, and we have our filler going for the Eagles, which I think I mentioned already. If there's anything you're seeing on the screen or in the store that you're wanting to get, please let me know. In the store, obviously, I'll know from the notification I get. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to get into. The Eagles, I think, are one of the best value spots that you can get, especially for this filler. And guys, the first half of the case that I did for Finest was absolutely incredible. So let me know. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun. Let's just see what happens, guys. Take your spots to the store. Drop them in the chat. Just let me know what we're thinking. Heck, just talk to me in the chat, guys. Even to chat about something random. The more we chat, the more people see that we are live. What do we want to get into, guys? What are we thinking? All right, guys. Sorry, I'm going to have to put this here. Everything's going to keep running. I have to run to the restroom. My apologies. I know I went not that long ago. Yeah, when duty calls, duty calls. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys. Alright, good news. Less than 5 minutes. My apologies again. But I am back. Let's go ahead and delete that message. Well, that's what I'm getting caught on. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to get into tonight? What are we thinking? We have a lot of options out there. We don't really have anything else closer in the store. I'll probably try running a mini, roughly the same. It'll literally be the same price. It's not really a mini. It's a filler to get into the random team. Here, and I'll give it 5 more minutes, guys. This will be probably my 4th filler that I'm running, but I'm just gonna keep changing it up until somebody wants to grab something, guys. Ow. What we gonna make happen tonight, guys? I really want to rip into that Marvel Studios hobby. If I could afford to do it myself, I would. But yeah, I'm a little bit. I'd be somebody who buys like the Eagles, and honestly, yeah, the filler is a great price to get into for it. I mean, hell, you get a 50% chance at $13. And I mean, even if you took all the spots, it's technically $2 off just as is. So even if you're just looking at getting the Eagles, just taking all the filler spots, I mean, I gotta run the random because those are the rules, but we know what the results of those random would be. I want to get stuff to move. There's no reason some of these spots should be sitting. I mean, I get the Colts are knocked out. It doesn't take away what Jonathan Taylor did this season. Try to make something happen, guys. We've been live for a little while. What are we thinking, guys? I'm gonna go ahead, just in case anybody else who's new pops in. My name is Mike. I've been here with SD Sports Cards. I think this is the beginning of my 3rd week. Yeah, at the beginning of my 3rd week here. I've been on stream quite a few times at this point. It's been a pleasure being here. If you haven't seen my face before, um, been in the sports and Pokemon world my entire life, minus a select few years during teenagehood and early adulthood, which is fairly normal for my age group at least. Um, and yeah, been loving working here. It's honestly a pleasure to do this. Most of my history is in restaurant work. If anybody out there does restaurant work, I commend you. It definitely felt like a younger man's game, at least to me. It's both mentally and physically exhausting. But I'm loving being here. I'm learning about some products because some stuff that, let's be honest, there's a lot of stuff out there nowadays. I mean, they make Topps Chrome Labubu, which we do have here on our personal menu, which is hidden behind our divvies right now. Um, and we're kind of in a seismic shift in the hobby where Fanatics slash Topps is taking over all the licensure of basically everything. There's rumblings of Topps printing another Pokemon set for the first time in I think it's like 25, 26 years. Um, so yeah, it's a crazy time to be a part of this hobby, but a really fun time as well. Um, Things are all kind of just figuring themselves out, which means there's some really great value hidden all over the place, which you kind of have chilling here. Um, Again, our filler is fantastic value for Mosaic Hobby number 236. And I mean, some of the cheaper Kaboom chances over there are crazy, and even I'm not going to say super pricey, but pricier ones. I mean, let's be real, you hit that Kaboom. I mean, you can always sell now, but you're not going to get another licensed Kaboom from Panini unless it's purchased by Fanatics and allowed to run as its own licensure. Under its own licensure again, or under Fanatics licensure. Sorry, let me clarify that. So when slash if that happens, maybe, who knows? But right now, I have a feeling that the scarcity of the Kabooms, along with the fact that we are going to be getting Topps Chrome and Royalty and things along those lines, and Finest instead of Absolute and Mosaic, means now is a good time to get it while you can, because we all know that you can have your hot rookies, but that second season is often the time when those rookies really come into their own. I'll give an example: Drake May, and of course 24-25 Topps Finest. We have our LeBron autos in there. Absolutely fun product to open. It's really awesome. I mean, even if, what do you call it? Topps is now the king of the game, and so I also feel like stuff that may have come out before they gained licensure may honestly go up over time as people realize that this is just kind of the standard at this point now. And we do have our divisionals. I'm about to change our filler here because there's been no movement. Oh no, this is going to be a little different. Sorry. Repeating this to the top, guys. Um, Honestly, I overlooked something, and so this is better odds, same price, same amount of spots. Filler. It's gonna be four total spots, $7 per, 2 for 13. Top two get spots in 24-25 NBA Finest random team, so you'll get the spots below Mr. David Sneed right there. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it on our filler screen over here. Guys, I don't know if I can create any better value than that on the screen. I really don't. All right, we adjusted it there. It's pinned up top. Uh, Filler, 4 total spots. Top 2 get in. So 1 spot gives you a 50-50. $7 per, 2 for 13. Top 2 spots get into at 24-25 NBA Finest random team. That is by far the best value I can put on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. You can get literally a 50-50 shot at getting your teams more than half off, or at least getting one team for $2 off for 2 spots, 4 total spots. You should definitely be dropping for this. It's great value. But yeah, that's a killer filler, guys. Didn't mean to rhyme, but it's between the odds, the chances to get in, and everything else. It doesn't get much better than that. It's 7 o'clock here in San Diego, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're waiting on some people to get home. It's the first day of school or first week back to school for many in the country. Let me know what we want to get into, guys. It's been a very, very quiet night here. That's what we're going on. What do we want to get into, guys? I'm searching through what we have here. I don't see much else that we could really get into that's remotely closer or better value. Unless y'all have some ideas on what you'd like to see go. This is what we got going for tonight. What are we thinking, guys? Trying to think here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this filler up. This is my fifth filler. There's no better value on the screen. I honestly think it's a lack of viewership, which again, we have no control over. People are busy tonight. Fully understand. Um, yeah, you guys, if you're out there, let me know. I'm gonna be here. I'm might just do some checklist research here. Maybe understand. I mean, I opened some Finest, but Finest has those levels to it, and so there's always a deeper checklist when it comes to it. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat and everything else. Um, yeah, guys, please, I'm here to help. I'm here to answer any questions. Hopefully, Rip here something tonight. Let's see something happen, guys. Oops. Okay, so for the red and black vapor, the red refractor, and the super refractor, they did not do levels for it, but for the black, gold, and above, they did. Interesting. So that's why I was seeing those are. There's a gold variant out of 8? That's confusing. There's a gold variant lower than the black refractor variant, but okay. Kind of cool. A gold variant out of 8 is actually pretty sick. Okay. So there are Wemby and Steph Curry autos. Guys, that's a bit, along with Stephon Castle, that makes the freaking Spurs a huge chase team. It's 12 parallels per box. That's really not bad. Let's look at the auto checklist. No, I don't want to see the geometric checklist. Why is it doing geo first? There we go. Let's look. Very interesting checklist. We had a Jerry Stackhouse. Donovan Mitchell signs. Okay. Dennis Rodman, Dwayne Wade. I know there's some Jalen Brunson fans out there. Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream. Tatum signs. Bird signs. Jeez. This thing is deep. Ray Allen, Pau Gasol, Ginobili, Vince Carter, and Wemby. And the Masters is just going to be super sick. It always is. Allen Iverson, Alonzo Mourning, Chris Paul, Dwight Howard. Dirk. Jordan Poole. Man, I'm talking myself into this. Kevin Durant. Not more Kevin Garnett. LeBron is in the Masters. Magic Johnson. Paul Pierce. Stephon Castle. Tyrese Maxey. Tracy McGrady. God, that's a name I love. We got Reisaker, of course. And we've got all of the rookies of last year, if you're a Bronny fan, of course. And we've got multiple, what do you call it? Rookie checklists with different. One, you got it. Typing you in, David. Anybody else out there? It is more than worthy of getting into. I'm just doing some checklist research because, man, I did not realize how deep this checklist is. I mean, it's got all the. Okay, it's the breaker parallels. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is debut checklist. I've seen the Centurions before. 30 card checklist. All rookies, I believe. All rookies. The finishers has the odds 1 in 10 hobby, so bigger than case hit. And there's parallels on top of it. The 101's 1 in 31,934 hobby boxes. Jeez Louise. Even the red is 1 out of 6,387. Crazy. I mean, this is a mixture of rookies and your stars. Shai, SGA, LeBron, Giannis, Anthony, Anthony Edwards, Stephen Curry, Larry Bird, Allen Iverson, Shaquille O'Neal, Reisaker, and Sarr. It's surprised Castle's not on there, but that's just me. Showstoppers, 1 and 4. Okay, so those are SP. You got your major stars as well as your legends. And a few rookies in here, including Castle, Reisaker, Sarr, Bronny, if that's your guy. Holy moly. I'm not sure based on here. It says 1 out of 480 hobby. So I can't tell based on this checklist. It may be that there's only comes in 101 supers. But there's the man checklist, which has LeBron, Curry, Tatum, Edwards, Wemby, the Joker, SGA, Booker, Mitchell, Brunson, Giannis, Shaq, KG, Wade, Carter, Nowitzki, Davis, Durant, George, and Trae Young. I mean, again, it doesn't give any odds for the. It doesn't give any odds for anything other than the super. It doesn't say anything but super. So I'm going to guess these are super only. But 1 out of 480, so 8. So that's 1 out of 60 cases of hobby. It's really, I mean, if that's a super and there's only a 30 checklist, that means there's only a 20-man checklist. This was not. I mean, and there's always breaker. But that means this was not printed into the ground, guys. This is a pretty short print product. But guys, if you're just joining us, welcome in. I was doing some research on our finest break because I've done one break of it, but those checklists tend to be deep, guys. It has. I mean, Steph autos, Wemby autos, LeBron autos. I saw Tatum. I saw Allen Iverson. I mean, it's basically whether you're a fan of the legends or you're the fan of the rookies or just the current stars of the NBA. It's got basically everybody. The only person I didn't see was Luka, which Not surprising. Um, but guys, we have a filler going on. We have one spot off, 3 spots left, 4 total spots. Top two get in to our random team for Top's Finest NBA 24-25, number 522. We have 19 left. When that fills, we'd have 17 left. It's a crazy deal. Again, you got a 50-50 shot of getting in as long as everybody gets one spot right now, based on the what do you call it? Based on the math here, with 2 total spots getting in. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be jumping into this, guys. We do have our Mosaic Hobby number 236 on screen as well, and Absolute Hobby 234. I have a divvy up there. I'm happy to switch over to the personal menu if somebody does have something they want to get. It is kind of at the top of our chat here. There's not been a ton of talking. So I just wanted to mention that we have Topps Chrome Marble Studios Hobby here finally. It's $435 per hobby box for a personal. So guys, let me know. A lot of value on the screen. Finest is crazy, crazy deep, whether you're talking about just the parallels. The gold out of 8 rare is honestly a really sick, different parallel. I know a lot of times they went down to like out of 20 for the golds for rares, but seeing it out of 8 is kind of crazy because, maybe the jumping back into the hobby with Panini guy, but I love gold being super low numbered. I think it's always going to be a desirable parallel, and having one out of 8 is pretty crazy. So it was a really solid case. Our first half of the case last time, we hit a red. We hit some really, we hit some. There was Kispert. We hit like every purple level of Kispert that exists, all 3. It was pretty crazy in one break. And I'm trying to think what else. Our autos were interesting. We got like Stackhouse, but I'm telling you guys, our autos weren't crazy. Meaning that I think there's a big auto lurking in that case. There's gotta be. I have a feeling. Man, it could be LeBron. It could be someone like Iverson. It could be Seth. It could be Seth. Not Seth Curry. Steph Curry. No, not many people want the Seth. I enjoyed watching Seth play when I was in Dallas. Never had the pleasure of watching Steph live, though. Yeah, guys, lots of value on the screen. Lots to get into. Been live here for a little under 2 hours. I appreciate David out there dropping for the spots. I want to make some stuff happen, guys. I'm probably just going to continue some more checklist research here while we're waiting on more people to come in. Kind of already did the checklist research for Finest. So let's see. Let's see what people are missing out of Mosaic that I am not thinking of. I know we have the micro mosaics. I know we have the stained glasses. Obviously we have our black 101s. We have our white mosaics out of 35. The white mosaics are gorgeous. White mosaic might be one of my favorite parallels, period. And now that I remember it, I don't own one right now. Or actually, no, I take that back. I do own one. I have one of the biggest PCs of a guy named Darrington Evans that no one would know unless you happen to collect the Titans in 2020. That's right. The kaleidoscopics are here. Man, they made those look way better than last year. Holy. Wow, those are nice. And the stained glass. Wow. Okay. Finally, they did the full frame stained glass again. Okay. Yeah. No, guys. Mosaic is what it should be. mean, the checklist is absolutely massive between the veterans, retired stars. Oh, that is funny. What am I on Beckett? Instead of retired, it says retried stars. Um, I don't know if I think the only retried stars there would be Brady and Favre, right? I guess maybe Rivers if you want to count it. If you want to, I think of people who unretired and tried again. But yeah, retired stars international. God, 400 base checklist. Jeez Louise. Honeycombs, honeycombs we can get as well. Genesis, I believe. Genesis is retail only. Let's look at the autos. Let's see who they added in here. That's what people care about, right? Dang you, Beckett. Didn't have the auto checklist? Yeah, the micro mosaics, which I mentioned. Obviously, we have Genty that signs, Shador signs. Let's look at the signatures. Guys, the checklist is so deep because it is least retired stars slash Hall of Famers and then 100 other rookies. So deep. Got a rookie, Hunter, Sanders, Loveland, Scattaboo. All on the board still, to my knowledge, unless yeah, all on the board. Let's look. JNT is, I don't, yeah, JNT's on the board at 34th. Like, what are we doing, guys? Chargers are taking with Herbert. Good call. Daniil Hunter, Jaden Reed, CD Lamb, guys. Are taken. Dang. Um, there they are. Ooh. I just I totally forgot to ask about that situation. Let me go ahead and ask because I did not think about that. Guys, we need to push this filler. It's such amazing. What do you call it? It's such amazing value there. I mean, I kind of was talking about the checklist there for a little bit, but guys, the autos are so so deep. Whether you're looking for legends, whether you're looking for your exclusive rookies who didn't sign with Panini like Castle or Riser, guys, it's just like I don't get it. And are they still? No, they're not there. Also, I was looking at this checklist for Mosaic, and I mean, it is so deep. It's so deep, guys. Whether you're a fan of current stars, legends, rookies, God, like, wow. All right, and I just got a confirmation that, guys, if you're looking for some exclusive autos, Mosaic here. Let me go back up to the names real fast. It is a 20 deep checklist. All of some of uh, the biggest rookies of, well, the next couple of years. Quinton Martin, Michael Taft, Arch Manning, Sam Leavitt, Ryan Wingo, Dylan Raiola, Kanye Udo, Keelan Russell, KJ Bolden, Dion Burks, Caleb Downs, Domani Jackson, Dante Moore, Nico Marchiol, Sammy Brown, Lenora Sellers, and Andrew Marsh. Guys, if you know anything about Sellers, he's crazy. Um, they all have autographs in Mosaic. All spots have a chance at that. They are randomed because they are not assigned to a team. They're still college folk. Guys, at like $19 a spot for the Steelers, imagine getting like an Arch Manning gold auto or a Sellers out of 10 auto for $19. Crazy value. We gotta help David out with this filler too, ladies and gentlemen. It's insane value. 50-50 shot, getting a spot, getting more than your value back, double your value back at $7. Let's make something happen tonight, guys. We are coming up on the 2 hour mark with one, two, three, four chats. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your wife. Maybe don't tell your wife. Depends on whether she's into the hobby or not. But guys, come on. We got to make something happen. I don't have any better value I can put on the screen. We finally have a very desirable product here for our personals. I've done the research that I think I can do. Our divisionals have great value there. Again, the entire division. Remember, ML West. If you're here in San Diego, you can get your Padres. And you can also get the Dodgers and sell the Dodgers for good money because that's just what happens nowadays. Bowman Chrome. Hit a Gold Otani. I don't know what that goes for from this year's Bowman Chrome, but still, I have to imagine it's more than $65, and most likely higher than 125. Let's make some stuff happen tonight, guys. Yeah. are we thinking, guys? Hey guys, if you're just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. We have a filler going for our random team. $7 per, 2 for 13. Top two guest spots in our NBA Finest number 522. Was just going over the checklist, guys, and it is absolutely incredible. Whether you're talking about your base checklist, the autos are so deep. Whether you love Iverson, LeBron, Steph Curry, looking for those rookies, other people, it's really just a wonderful product, and the price is insane, and the price for the filler is even more insane. We do have Mosaic Hobby number 236 on the screen. Um, Honestly, amazing value there. I reiterated just a few minutes ago, or sorry, I'll reiterate what I said just a few minutes ago. Guys, no matter the spot, whether it's $19 or $94, if we hit a one of the 20 autos from our college, from the college guys, whether it be Arch Manning or Sellers, um, or any of the other 18, that will be randomed to the break. So obviously, the more spots you have, the better off you are. But that doesn't mean that from the one spot, like the Steelers at 19, that you are excluded from those. Those are random to everybody. We have Absolute Hobby number 234 on sale. Guys, we're still chasing that kaboom. We do have a divisional menu on the screen as well. I do have personal available as well. If anybody out there has been waiting on Marvel Studios Chrome Hobby, it has come into the store. We have it priced at $4.35 a hobby box. Seen a lot of it ripped myself. It sells incredible. It looks incredible. Whether you're a collector or you're an investor, I think it's a very unique Marvel product and super fun. But right now, we're trying to focus on filling this filler. Guys, $7. $7 per. Basically, at $7 right now, it's kind of, again, if people are just taking one spotters, that makes it a 50-50 shot for getting in at half price, below half price. Let's make some stuff happen, guys. Been on a little over 2 hours now. David's been trying to help us push. Let's get some other people to help us push, guys. What are we going to make happen tonight? What are we thinking, guys? A lot of value on the screen here. Plenty we can get into. I'll give the filler another 10 minutes, and then I'll switch it up again just to keep it fresh. yeah, we'll go from there. There's been a bit of a slower night here at SD Sports Cards on stream. Appreciate people who've been out there, whether they're checking in or lurking. Yeah, let's I'm hoping we can get some traction here. Hopefully some people start coming in here in a few minutes. Uh it's the week back for school for everybody. Or not for everybody, but for a lot of people, especially over here in Poway and the surrounding San Diego area. So I'm sure dealing with the children and everything takes up a lot of time. If you got a chance to come in here, whether it's just liking the stream, dropping a chat, whether it's a hello or I don't even care if you say I don't like you, your chat rate will or your chat will help bring people in here. Yeah, thanks to anybody who's been out there with us, and I'm hoping to make something move. I'm gonna go grab my drink real fast. I'll be right back. Oh wait, it's locked up. Never mind. Those will be here for me on Thursday. Actually, no, I'm gonna go grab them. I'll be right back, guys. Stupid ring light. Stay. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I forgot that I locked my soda away in the fridge. I'm gonna refill this guy away from the computer and the cardboard to keep everything safe. We do have a crazy value filler on the screen, which honestly, I don't know why I'm sorry. Probably shouldn't be drinking more. I have to go to the bathroom again, but I am somebody who likes to stay hydrated. But yeah, guys, we have an amazing filler on the screen. Top 4 total spots. Top 2 get in, $7 per. And they get to our random team for 24-25 Topps Finest NBA number 522. I was looking over the checklist earlier, ladies and gentlemen. It is one crazy auto checklist, and again, I'm a big fan of the finest parallels. The most interesting thing being that the gold goes down to out of 8, which is lower than the lowest parallel that they kind of make only one level of, that being the red and black vapor, which is out of 10. So that makes that gold not only more elusive, but also just a very unique situation when it comes to tops. Um, Honestly, you can kind of compare it to the black gold from uh, like from Choice that you see in Prism, or Optic from NBA. So it's kind of a unique numbering. Um, but I can only imagine that, especially of the big rookies and someone like LeBron or Steph, it would sell extremely, extremely well. We do have our Mosaic Hobby number 236 on the screen. We have Absolute Hobby number 234 on the screen. Um, we have our Topps Chrome Marvel Studios Hobby here, 435 per. B&W. Uh, would you possibly be able to not do the acronym for me? I'm trying to think of what B&W is, but I'm completely blanking mentally at the moment. I apologize, Donnie. Black. Okay, I thought it was black and white. I have not been made aware of that coming in. Um, I can go ahead and see if we have anything by that name in our inventory, but I don't believe we do. Um, no, at the moment, all we have is just Topps Chrome Black, not the black and white. I personally did not know they were doing a black and white. Uh, Sounds intriguing though. Is it? Yeah, no problem, man. Sorry about that. If it does end up coming in, or if I get any, it's really nice. Is it kind of like black, where that you get encased cards, or is it a different setup? I try to follow the baseball products, but honestly, Topps is putting out so much stuff now. I'm catching up on all the cosmic at the moment still. Okay, more like Stadium Club. All the cards are black and white with colored parallels. Okay, so like just a question, like for the colored parallels, is the picture still in black and white, or is it like they do a monochrome? Because I can see the monochrome being pretty sick. I can see the black and white still looking really good, but like a detailed monochrome, I could see being a very unique thing that they haven't done at least in a while. If it grades well too, that's crazy. It's like flat green, orange, blue, etc. Okay, honestly, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I haven't heard much about that. I thought B&W stood for black and white, and I mean, it makes sense. It seems like it's kind of a throwback to auto per box. Not bad. If it's like Stadium Club, I have to imagine it's not super crazy in terms of like a personal or something like that. I'll definitely have to look into it. I've been loving what Tops has been putting out. I don't have anything against paper products, honestly. I do prefer Chrome. I think that's a lot of people, but especially when it's a flagship version of a product like that, there's a lot to look at. I'll definitely be looking at that checklist, and yeah, maybe we will be getting that at the store. I'll take a look at it. Interesting. The cards do look very clean, and it doesn't seem to have a lot of the paper issues that you see on a lot of their products, which is nice to see. At least from that card, from what I'm seeing. But yeah, at the moment, all we have is black. If it released recently, it could be that we are getting it and it's delayed, but I have not been made aware by any of our management or ownership about it incoming. It looks super nice though from what I've seen. I mean, it kind of reminds me of a throwback to old school photography, whether it be like the red rooms, the like things you used to have to go through a green filter. I took photography in high school. It's been a long time since I've done all that, but it looks like it's almost like an homage to old school photography with parallels as well. And with the autos and the SS, I haven't seen the SSPs or the SP yet, but I have to imagine it's something different, which is nice to see. Guys, if you are just joining us, welcome in. We do have a filler going on for Topps Finest number 522. It is 4 total spots. Top 2 get in, $7 per. 2 for $13. And it's going to be just for the spots. We're at 19 left right now. That would put us at 17. Even at the $15 per, guys, it's worth just taking your spots through the store or dropping here in the chat. We got Mosaic Hobby number 236 on the screen as well. 2-box PYT. Guys, the sunglasses and the kaleidoscopics are gorgeous this year. And I mentioned it a little bit earlier. If we do happen to hit one of the 20 people who are on the college checklist, since they do not have an assigned team yet, as the next year's draft has not happened, we will have to random that. So the more spots you have, the more likely you are to get that if we do hit it. That means a $94 spot and a $19 spot. If you only have one, have the exact same odds of getting it in a random. And we have Absolute Hobby number 234 as well. We are Kaboom hunting. And if you're one of the people out there who has been waiting, we have Topps Chrome Marvel Studios Hobby here. $435 per hobby box for a personal. Beautiful cards, unique take on the Marvel universe, in that this is the first time you're really seeing the actors portraying their characters on any form of media minus TV and or movie platforms. And I guess if Robert Downey Jr. dressed up as Iron Man randomly in his house, that wouldn't surprise me as well. But yeah, we've got that, and as well as our divisional on the screen, guys. Been a bit of a quiet night here. Donnie, I appreciate you being in here. It's been nice to talk to somebody. If anybody wants to grab some spots, I mean, I'm gonna give the filler for Finest a couple more minutes, just because we do have a couple eyes on the room. And it's honestly crazy value. $7 is, I believe, I guess depending on what state you're in, at least here in California, I think $1 less than a Big Mac is by itself. And I hate to compare cardboard to Big Macs, but cardboard, even if you ate it, it's probably healthier. So even if you ate your cards that you got, yeah, you're doing better off. Fiber. But yeah, guys, I mean, we've got a lot of value here on the screen. I'm gonna try changing it up maybe 1 or 2 more times on these fillers. I've ran really the best value that we've got. If you are in here and have like, pardon me, and have a team that you want an Absolute or Mosaic and you drop for the filler for it, I'd absolutely be happy to put those on the screen for you. But yeah, been a quiet night. Appreciate those who are hanging out, whether you're lurking or you're talking. Let's see if we can make some stuff happen, guys. Ooh, that is some carbonated Sprite. That felt like some McDonald's Sprite right there. What are we thinking, guys? What are we going to make happen tonight? I'll give it 2 more minutes on the filler. That's all I can do. I'm giving this fair shot tonight, guys. It's been tough. We haven't been getting a lot of traction. All right, 1 minute countdown, ladies and gentlemen, on this filler. Yeah, this will be. I've ran through quite a few fillers tonight, guys. I'm trying to keep it in the lower price range and the lower spot range to make it easier for us, but yeah, if there's not the eyes out there, there's not much I can do, guys. So I'll give it 1 more minute just because I didn't realize we were that close to 7:53. When I do upload this, I am going to run to what will be my final restroom break because I'm sorry, caffeine and over ingesting other liquids, not a good idea before a stream. Just for any of you who plan on streaming in the future. Yeah, guys, appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Once I drop the new filler, it'll be a very quick bathroom break, and I'll be right back with y'all, and we will go from there. Ouch. All right, there it is. Unpin, remove. Filler is dead. I'm sorry, David. I tried. Pin the message again. All right, guys. A little different. All right, it is now pinned in your chat. It is on the filler on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong tab. Sorry, 1 moment, guys. There we go. Okay, 5 total spots, $6 per, 2 for $10. Yeah, sorry, I had to double check my math there for a second. That makes sense. Pow spot against the Colts in Mosaic Hobby number 236. We've got it pinned. We've got it in the chat. I am going to run to the restroom real fast, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be back with you momentarily. I'll be back in 2 minutes flat, or less. Pretty sure I kept my promise there at 2 minutes or less. I'm gonna guess so. Maybe like, yeah. Guys, what are we thinking out there? Welcome in. If you're just joining us, we've been live for just about 2.5 hours. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. I am not gonna be back in 2 minutes. I am here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a filler going on the screen for the Colts. We got a little spike in our viewership here. I'd love to see it. 5 total spots, $6 per. Tops at 2 for $10. Top spot gets the Colts in Mosaic 236. Ladies and gentlemen, I was running just until our viewership spiked a different filler for Finest. If you are interested in that, we did have one drop for that, and honestly, it's fantastic value. So I'm happy to change it back. If someone does want that, please let me know. But honestly, the Colts are crazy value, and we are so close on Mosaic. I want to keep that going. Absolute hobby number 234. As I kind of just mentioned, Topps Finest 522. You can take your spots in the store. You can drop from here and send Venmo. We honestly I did the first half of the case here on the channel this past Saturday. From what I'm seeing, the auto checklist is absolutely stacked. I mean, stacked. And the thing is that we had good autos the first half, but I feel like in every case, there's always just one auto that stands out above the rest. And that didn't happen last case. I'm pretty sure I don't know if we hit a numbered auto. I think they were all base, or yeah, I think they were all base like refractor autos. So something's lurking there. Take your spots there. We got our divvies, and if you are out there and one of the people who have been waiting, not been a lot of chats tonight, and if you don't see it, that's okay. But there at the very top, I put it there. Topps Chrome Marvel Studios is in the house. You'll see it there on our breaker cam. $435 per hobby box for a personal. Guys, such a fun product to open. Way too much fun to just have leaving there. It's a fresh case, meaning everything is live. Case hit, case auto. Usually there's a couple autos per case, but you know what I mean. Great price for it, and the stuff sells huge, guys. Huge. I want to see a Harrison Ford Red Hulk Red Auto, guys. And you know as well as I do, it's not just because he's Red Hulk that a Harrison Ford Auto would sell. Especially if you get it into PSA 10 holder, God knows what that would sell for. So guys, a lot on the screen to get into. Just past 8 o'clock here at SD Sports Cards. Not could have viewers from all over the country, potentially the world at this point. So let me know what you want to see. Feel free to just talk to me in the chat. If you have any questions or want to see something in particular from the personal menu, please let me know. I can always put that back up. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. What are we thinking, guys? Oh. Sorry, guys. I thought that was my login application sending me a notification. My Amazon delivery finally came. That's nice. Let's see. We have not had any movement for a little over 2 hours, guys. We've had some drops for the fillers that I put. Thank you, David, for that. Donnie, if you're still out there, sorry that we don't have any in stock, but that is a very cool product that we got to talk about there for a little bit. Yeah, guys. I'm here to hang out. Um, I'm not sure how much longer. At some point, I'm sure I'll be told, "Hey, cut it." But all right, you got it, David. One more. One more. Let's get this one to move. I believe this one can go. I honestly do not know, David. It is like we peaked viewership here when I went to go to pee. It's been a very yeah, it's been a very slow night here. Donnie has been our only other chatter, and he was asking about Topps Black and White. We got some movement earlier on in the store, but yeah, it's been I don't know. The only thing I can guess is it's back to school week for a lot of kiddos. And I know that can be a schedule flip for both the kids and the parents, but that's the only explanation I've got. It's we've had 1 to 2 viewers most of the night. I can't think of there's not like a release today or anything like that either that they'd be like flocking to. It's a Tuesday, so there's no card shows. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know we had at least one person who was like desperately waiting for Mower Studios Hobby, and we finally have it here. I was hoping they'd pop in. But yeah, we're clawing and scratching our way to get something to go here. I do appreciate the drops. That was way more violent than I was ready for. I just got attacked by my Sprite. Jesus. But yeah, guys, we got this filler on the screen. Um, Waiting to see if more people can pop in. It's been turtle level slow. I'm hoping it works like it does in restaurants and in hospitals. You say the word slow and people flock in here. Not sure if that's how it works in sports card streaming though. I see we have 2 viewers out there. If you're not David, talk to us. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. What are you thinking? What are you doing? What are you up to? Unless that is Alex. Then hello, Alex. Hope everyone out there, all 2 of you, are having a great night. Um, I mean, we got some movement for the finest break. I don't get what everybody's waiting on that. I mean, $15 for a random team when basically every team there has, whether it's a legend or a rookie auto, is kind of crazy to me, especially with the chance of LeBron. I just don't get it. Mosaic, um, I already spoke about this a little bit, but there is the 20 person checklist of college athletes that are not assigned to a team because yeah, they're college athletes and have not been drafted yet. So those are randoms to the break. So obviously, the more spots you have, the better chance you would have of getting those. But when it comes to a 1-to-1 odds, the $94 spots and the $19 spots have the same odds if you only get one. So it's worth getting into, even if you're not necessarily looking for anybody on a particular team. If you are thinking, you know what, cool, if I get an Aaron Rodgers, numbered card, or, a Roman Wilson numbered card, cool. But really, I'm in it for the chance at an Arch Manning auto. All more power to you. That's another reason to get in. Absolute hobby. Guys, kabooms kind of speak for themselves. There's many people who are calling them the modern day PMGs, in terms of they just hold their values, they're sought after. And guys, it doesn't matter whether it's licensed or unlicensed, people are going to go after them. Sorry. Whether Panini currently holds the license at the time or not, the licensed versions of them are going to be chased after hard. And if Panini never regains the license or completely dissolves as a company, then you are going to see the scarcity effect of it completely blossom. Where all of a sudden the base Kaboom was a great card can turn into an amazing, potentially life-changing card in a few years, if that were to happen. Now, if there's unlicensed Kabooms, I still think the licenses are gonna boom. Just wouldn't be quite the same as like having no other Kabooms come out. And yet, guys, the finest, Wade, Iverson, LeBron, Steph, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. Um, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. I remember I was a bit overwhelmed by the crazy number of autos on the checklist. I mean, Riziker, Riziker and Castle both signed. Oh, I'm forgetting Wemby. Guys, Wemby autos. Chance of Wemby and LeBron and Steph autos at $15. Like, what are we doing waiting here, guys? Guys, what are we thinking? What are we doing? What are we thinking, guys? There's a lot of great value. Guys, there's a lot of great value out there. There really is. David's been helping us push all night. Guys, what are we thinking over here? I'm probably just going to put the personal menu back up for a moment because why not? We're not getting any movement on the Diddy. And I feel like it just, I don't know. I feel like it looks a little better personally. Let's see, I went ahead and took that down just so I can fix it, guys. Give me one moment. And personal menu is back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got what do you call it? 3 breaks on screen. Active filler from Mosaic Hobby on Main, number 236, $5 or 5 spots total, $6 per, 2 for 10. Top spot gets Colson 236. Absolute Hobby number 234. 2 box NFL PYD with a Kaboom Live. We are honestly quite close on that as well. If I can't get movement on Mosaic, I'm going to move something over to Absolute most likely. We have 24-25 Topps Finest, number 522. Guys, the checklist there is absolutely nuts. And back on our screen again is our personal menu. The big new addition, which is at the top of the chat. I'll probably put it again here in just a second, just because I don't want it to be lost on anybody, and I'd rather have the filler pinned. We have Topps Chrome Marvel Studios Hobby, a full case sitting on our desk right there that you see in the camera. Both cameras, actually, minus the one that's looking at me. And guys, it's $4.35 a box for a personal. It is such a fun rip. I have seen not only so many cool cards, but just, I mean, I've pulled a really awesome Heimdall red out of it myself. And guys, the value there is wild. The autos are awesome. You're finally getting a mixture of the characters that people from the comic books know to the characters that you see on screen that the mass audience knows, like the mass media and the mass audience knows. And I think that makes it something that's so unique that, I mean, they might do it again, but as we all know, the first iteration of a product of something like that tends to always sell the best. So now's the time to get in on it before next thing they come out with 25. What is it? It's just 25. So they come out with Marvel, like 24, 25. So if they come out with Marvel 25, 26 Chrome. I mean, yeah, there might be some exclusive chases in there. They'll make some things. I mean, maybe they do Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. Would be very cool. But it's still, there's going to be a premium on the parallels and the autos and the short prints and SSPs that come from a first year of any product. So guys, let's get into it. Let's have some fun. A lot of value on screen. Just gotta get something to happen here tonight, guys. Oh, it's tomorrow. That's why. Okay. Haha. Alright, guys, what are we thinking? We're gonna make something happen tonight. Don't make me rip something myself. It have to be a personal, obviously. I'm not gonna buy into team breaks. Don't have the money for Marvel Studio Hobby, otherwise I totally would. Let's see, what's there? $23, $24 Topps Finest Hobbies, 200. It's not bad considering I think that's the year that Wemby signs. The rookie. Heritage High Numbers a fun rep. Chrome Mega is always fun too. May not have the update patches because it's not the update, but still. Luminous is 3. Bowman Chrome Hobbies 155. It's not bad. Guys, there's a lot of value here on the screen, even if you just want a personal. If you want something that's a tenth the price, just drop for a spot for our finest break. I mean, chance of LeBron, Steph, KG, Tracy McGrady, Wemby, Castle, Riser autos. Like, guys, it's wild. It's wild what's in there for the price. What are we gonna make happen tonight, guys? Oh boy. I know we got plenty of people, well, at least one very enthusiastic person who is waiting on Marvel. Mosaic has been sitting for far too long. You know what? Yeah, that's guys. I gave this filler a fair shot. David, thank you for your continued support. But yeah, we're gonna do something different here. Yeah, we're gonna do it that way. Yeah, we're gonna do that. All right. All right, guys. I went ahead and scratched the other filler. Um, because of the price that we're doing this at, and I want to make stuff move. There is no 2 for a deal on this guy. but it's because the entry point is below the price point that we have here. Even if you get the two, still evens out that way. Um, I can maybe have a little. I'll see if there's something I can do, but the math didn't quite math for me unless we kept it this way. It keeps it at the same price that we have minus the two for, and the top spot gets the Cowboys an absolute number 234. And guys, CD Lamb, kabooms, CD Lamb is a monster. Regardless of how you feel about the Cowboys, he is one of those generational talents. I'm gonna go ahead and make the make this reflect the proper teams and situation, and we will go from there. But yes, guys, let's go ahead and pin that. We have had no movement really for Mosaic or Finest, so we are trying Absolute. And honestly, if Absolute doesn't happen, I'm going right back to Finest again, because that seems to be the best price. But if there's any Cowboy fans out there, guys, we just did put a filler up. It's pinned at the top. 5 total spots, $6 per, 2 for 12. Only reason there's no 2 for is that I am starting the filler a little bit below just to make the math cleaner for everybody. And yeah, top spot gets the Cowboys in Absolute. Those chants at CD Lamb kabooms. So guys, let's look at those spots. Take your spots in Finest. Look through the store at what we want to take. We are honestly super close to getting something to move here. Just need to we need some more eyes. What are we thinking, guys? Talk to me. It's been so quiet. I've been literally drinking all my drinks to the point where, yeah. I apologize for the number of bathroom breaks, but I think I'm an anxious drinker. Not an anxious drinker. A bored drinker. That's a better way to put it, yeah. Luckily, it's Diet Sprite, and that's it. Not anything else. But yeah. Let's talk, guys. I don't care whether it's about what's on the screen. I'd prefer it to be about what's on the screen and what we can make happen, obviously. A lot of great spots there. Again, as I kind of mentioned about Mosaic, at like that $19 price point. Even if you're not a huge fan of the Steelers, if you like the Manning family or anything else, I've seen quite a few of those quite a few of those out of the 20-person checklist from the colleges that sign with Panini, including Sellers and Arch Manning, come out. And so, as I was saying before, your odds, if you have one spot, the $94 spot and the $19 spot do not matter because it's random to everybody. So get in. Absolute Hobby number 234. We do have a sale going on. And we do have an active filler for the Cowboys. $6 per, 2 for 12. The math isn't mathing for anything other than that, but even at $12 at a 40% shot, it's pretty dang good. And we do have our personal menu. We have the things that are listed there in red for the triple progressive bounty situation, or sorry, the triple progressive bounty is for the highlighted. Trying to remember what red is for. I'm apologizing. It's been a long night blanking. But guys, the big thing that, regardless of that, the biggest thing on our personal menu that people have been waiting for, Topps Chrome, Marvel Studios Hobby. Getting myself into tongue twisters over things that aren't tongue twisters. $435 per box. And guys, it is absolutely loaded, not only with parallels, but with autos of, whether you're a big fan of the entire Marvel universe or whether you're like a fan of Star Wars who would like a Harrison Ford auto. The Harrison Ford autos do exist in this product. There's plenty to get into. Let's make some magic happen tonight, guys. I believe that, kind of like people believe in Joe Hendry if you're a WWE guy. that something is going to happen for us tonight. We kind of just gotta sit around and see who we can get to pop through. Excuse me for a second, ladies and gentlemen. My just gonna stand up. I will be here. Lower back's just getting a little tight on me. What are we up to tonight, guys? What are we thinking? What are we doing? David, I got you. Appreciate you, as always. Got you in there, bud. There we go. All right. Someone other than David, let's drop. We're going to make this filler happen. I don't care if nothing else happens. We're going to make a filler happen at a minimum. Guys, 5 total spots. $6 per. 2 for 12. Top spot gets Cowboys at number 234. And again, kind of just to reiterate what I've gone over a couple times already tonight. We have Mosaic copy number 236. Got some clarification on it. If we hit any of the one of the 20 college autos, they are random to the break. So if you're a fan of any of those guys like Sellers or Manning, maybe just grab a cheaper spot in hopes that you hit the random. Absolute Hobby number 234. Kaboom Chasing. Guys, modern day PMGs. That's what they're being called. And man, not only was Finest a great break for my first time, but honestly, I didn't get a lot of time to look over the checklist because it kind of filled out of nowhere for me. I just went over the checklist tonight, guys. And holy, is it deep. Whether you're a fan of rookies, whether you're a fan of veterans or legends, it literally has everything. I mean, one name that I saw in there that threw back some memories was Tracy McGrady. I don't know if he signs in this year's Topps Chrome, but even if so, it's a lot more expensive to get a McGrady auto out of that. LeBron signs. Seth signs. Or Steph. Why do I say Seth? Steph, the better brother. Sorry, Seth. We have Dwayne Wade, KG, Allen Iverson, Stephon Castle, Zachary Reisiger. I mean, there's people who I'm not listing. Vince Carter, and Wemby. I always forget to say Wemby. Guys, Wemby only signs for Topps. Yes, this year is where you're getting your license stuff with Wemby. But let's be real. Wemby Auto's a Wemby Auto. He also, who knows when he's going to stop growing. He could be the first 8-foot tall basketball player in history. Although, that could be, what was that? Olivier Ryu, who went in, who's like 7'9", and like they showed him next to a 6'8" guy, and it looked like a 6'8" guy next to a normal guy. Wild stuff. And obviously, guys, not obviously, but on the left side of our menu, we have the personal menu. Marvel Studios Hobby is finally in the house. $4.35 per box. We have a fresh case here sitting on the table. I would love to rip into it tonight. Yeah, let's see some stuff happen, guys. David has been a goat tonight and dropping for every filler that I have going on. And let's see if we can get some more MVPs to get some stuff going. Or get some stuff moving, not going. A lot of great spots available. And honestly, after looking at the checklist and seeing what's there and kind of knowing how cases and situations work, guys, Topps Finest 522, I'm telling you, there's something big lurking in there. Yeah, we had a red out of 5 the first half. It was Nick Claxton. No hate to Nick Claxton, but I'm not going to say that they probably put him in there as a quote-unquote case hit. As we know, there's different definitions of that. I'm telling you, at least for the autos were lackluster for what I've seen out of Finest cases. Normally, Finest whether out of any product, whether it be NBA, MLB. I'm a WWE fan. Was just in a full case of Finest last night. Actually, it finally broke. And there's plenty of solid refractor and base autos, but there's always like one or two super crazy autos. Um, Although the last case was really wild. Um, yeah, there was. Let's see, who was it? Yeah. So if you guys know him, he's Olympian Chad Gable out of 10. So that's again an out of 10 auto is kind of what you'd be looking for. We didn't have anything numbered the last time, if I remember correctly. And if it was, it wasn't a super low number. Um, and then if I mean whether you're a wrestling fan or not, you may know the name Rhea Ripley. She's kind of one of those stars is that way. And I mean, yeah, it's out of 149 blue checker, or sorry, out of 75 blue checker. My bad. Um, but one of her autos sells huge, and so that's kind of like it's just an example that I can think off the top of my head because I literally watched it yesterday, where you're going to see, where you see those 1 to 2 numbered autos, or bigger autos that happen, and we haven't seen that out of this case yet. So get your spots there. I'm telling you, there's like one or two like massive autos. It's supposed to average 8 autos per half case. So there's a lot of chances for that there. I got this gut feeling that like whether it be an AI, a LeBron, or a Steph, something is lurking. Something's lurking in that finest that is just waiting to be unveiled. And just to reiterate, we do have our filler for the Cowboys at absolute 234, 5 total spots, $6 per. Um, let's let's open some stuff tonight, guys. Ouch. About to quote Evanescence here. Wake me up. Come on, guys. What are we doing? What are we up to tonight? What do we want to take? I'm going to give. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, I'm going to give 5 to 8 more minutes on this filler for the Cowboys. I'm going to reline the spot for. I mean, when did David drop? Sorry, I'm looking at the timeline. Yeah, no. I'm probably just going to drop the filler for Finest again. I know I ran it once. I'm hoping that some people maybe come in and see it at that price point, guys. Again, the 50-50 odds and the price, the 4 total spots, and just knowing the value that's sitting there, and kind of just the flow of the room tonight, I think it has the best chance. But I want to give, like, again, the Cowboys at $6 a piece, 5 total spots are just such a great value too, that I want to give it its fair shake. So we'll sit here with that for a little bit. If you've been with me tonight, I do apologize. I will have to run to the bathroom when that happens again. I have partaken in too much Diet Sprite and earlier in the day, too much caffeine. Yeah. Lesson learned. Take a little bit less caffeine if you're going to be streaming. But yeah, thanks for everyone who's been out there so far. It's just shy of 8:40 here. We will be going till about 9:15 tonight. But yeah, guys, I'm hoping we can get something to move. Yeah, at about. You know what? We'll do that. At 8:45, I'm going to switch the filler. If not, we don't get any more traction or some movement in the store or something. I'll do what will actually be my final restroom trip. And yeah, again, my apologies to those who have hung with me throughout that. Um, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. We're gonna give it our fair shake, and we'll see what happens, guys. There we go. Whoa. Wish it was break number of that, but nope. Forgot to hit the enter or shift. Guys, if you are just joining us, welcome in. Welcome in. We have a filler actively going on. 5 total spots, $6 per. Top spot gets Cowboys in number 234. We do have Mosaic Hobby number 236 on the screen, as well as the break that the filler is going for, Absolute Hobby number 234. Probably, at least in my opinion, the best value on the screen. Topps Finest number 522, $15 per, 2 for 28. Honestly, fantastic value there. I think that's what happened. Sorry, guys. I think I tilted this chair back a little bit further than I wanted to. There we go. Okay. And guys, finally in stock is Topps Chrome. Just Marvel Studios Topps Chrome Hobby. Thank you. 24.25, $4.35 a piece. For a hobby box. Guys, it's a fresh case. Amazing product. Really hot right now. Absolutely beautiful to hold in person. Can't really ask for more. Let me know, guys. Let me know. We got a few more minutes on this filler. I'll switch it over. What are we going to make happen tonight, guys? Let's see if I can make that pop. Oh, there it is. Come on, guys. What are we going to make happen? So much great stuff on the screen. Just learned or remembered that tomorrow is the release of NFL Immaculate Hobby. The last licensed Immaculate coming out. Guys, that's one of my favorite products, whether it be NBA, NFL. We do have NBA, iMac. Pardon me, 24.25 available here as a personal. Um, Immaculate's usually, what do you call it? iMac is definitely it's a higher end product, but man, I don't know. When it comes to high end products, I understand the love for NT, and I have a love for NT as well. I don't know how I feel about. Again, I understand the true RPA lineage, but like I like the Midnights. I like the ones numbered to their jersey, which I guess is kind of the same as a gold. But like, there's some instances where gold sells less than a true, or a lot of the instances, and I'm just like, guys, like I understand. This is it's the history of it. At the same time, now we're about to move on from NT being a standard because it's not going to be licensed anymore. Now, obviously, NT baseball's been a thing forever, and I love NT baseball. I prefer flawless baseball, just like I prefer flawless NFL. However, everybody in the hobby knows that flawless is, let's just say, pricey. Love getting the cards though. I regret selling my Ruth Diamond for pennies on the dollar compared to what it's worth now. Got it from Burbank Sports Cards when I lived in Dallas, actually, from their eBay. But all right, guys, I'm scratching the filler for the Cowboys because I'm going to give this a fair shake for roughly 30 minutes. David, I'm sorry for bouncing you around constantly. But we're going to go ahead and put this filler down. We're going to fix it on the screen. Let me know if you'd like the spot. I know you dropped earlier, David, but I'm not going to presume and put you in there right away. It's 4-2 at 7. 2 for 13. Top 2 spots. Is that showing for y'all? Oh, hello. That should be close enough. All right, and let me pin it to the top now. And just because I'm about to step away, I'm actually going to put this on the screen because it's going to be a very short period of time. Just in case the gentleman is here when I walk out. There we go. Topps Chrome Marvel Studios is finally here. $435 for personal. So at the top of your screen, it is a redrop of a filler I tried a little bit earlier tonight because it's our best value that we can have going. Top 2 spots get into NBA number 5, top finest NBA number 522. 4 total spots, $7 per, 2 for 13. Yeah, I want to make that finest break move because it's probably our best value and also our easiest drop for right now. Topps Chrome Marvel Studios is finally here. It's very exciting. Would love to rip that. Just need the opportunity to do so. Just in case, I know it's finally been buried at the top of the chat, which it's been a little while getting it there. I'm going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Thanks, guys. wasn't gone for very long at all. There we go. I'm back, guys. I'm back. If you are just joining us, welcome in, welcome in. We have an active filler going on for Topps Chrome Finest, 24-25 NBA number 522. 4 spots total. Top 2 get in. $7 per. Oh, let me fix that. Sorry, I did not put. Let me go ahead and remove that and fix that because I did not put the 2 for deal on there. Oops. Let me go ahead and fix this. Now that is typed out correctly and going to be pinned at the top of the chat. Okay, guys. Now it reflects correctly. $7 per, 2 for 13. 4 total spots. Top 2 get spots below Mr. David Snead right there. Into Topps Finest NBA number 522. We've got a little over 20-25 minutes left here on stream. Would love to just get something off here tonight, guys. Appreciate those of you, especially Mr. David out there, for hanging with me. Would really love to make something happen tonight. Yeah, I'm here. Whether we're hanging out here for the last little bit or whether we get something to move, I appreciate everybody who's out there. It's been an interesting day, to say the least. Would love for the stream to somewhat mimic what happened in the shop today, which is a little bit quieter throughout the day, which I think our chat would prove. And then we also, but then right there at the end, it was right as I was starting the stream, man, we got absolutely pummeled with people who were looking for stuff. So yeah, let's see what we can make happen here in the last little bit of our stream. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Can't always be ripping all stream every stream, or sometimes it's just nights like this. Would love to see more people pop in here. We do have, as I kind of mentioned, this filler going on. 4 total spots. Top 2 get in. $7 per. 2 for 13. And they get into NBA Finest, 24-25 Finest NBA, number 522. So your opportunity at a 50-50 shot at getting into the filler for getting into the filler with 1 spot, or it's not 100% guarantee, obviously, but there's that chance of getting both spots for less than the cost of 1. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. Even if you're just a value buyer and you want 2 spots for $2 off, take them all. Let's make something move, guys. I'll happily run a random with a guaranteed winner. We do have Mosaic Hobby number 236 on the screen. 2-box PYT, Absolute Hobby 234. Topps Finest, which I just mentioned. Our personal menu, and my second to most recent message being Topps Chrome Marvel Studios is finally here. It's $435 per box. We got a fresh case. Would absolutely love to rip into that tonight. Would love for someone just to pop in and be like, I'll take 12, even though we only have 8. But guys, it's a fun rip, beautiful product. Honestly, every product that we have on screen right now is a winner. Especially at the price points that we have. So let's see what we can get into. Talk to me, let me know. Let's see what we can make happen. Let me know what you're looking for out there, guys. Let me know what you want to see. This filler is more than value, guys. What are we thinking, guys? Lots of space. Lots of spots on the table. Great filler, which I kind of just talked about. It's there on your screen for you, as well as pinned at the top of your chat. Um, just whether it be value spots in absolute or mosaic, or whether we're looking at going for a personal at Marvel Studios, which is finally here. There's so much for us to get into. Just got to take a little bit of leap, guys. Got you, David. Appreciate you. Let's put you down in there. All caps. Always do that. Come on, who's gonna follow David? When we're half full, we can have people send, guys. Which means it's one more person. So one drop for a 2. You guys, 2 for 13. Come on. Not only are you saving $1 per spot, but again, like, the odds infinitely go more in your favor. Just for getting into the break. And even with one spot, you still got, even if you only get one spot, you got in cheaper than the one spot buy-in. And there's always the potential for getting 2 at less than half. So guys, take your chance. I mean, it's quite literally the best filler I can put out there. The cheapest buy-in. It's less than a Big Mac. Pretty sure less than a quarter pounder. I think quarter pounders are more expensive than Big Macs nowadays. I don't need a McDonald's anymore. But guys, seriously, Mosaic hobby, absolute hobby. Whether you want to get in the filler, whether you want to go to the store, or just drop in the chat for taking spots directly, don't want to risk it, just want to get into Topps Finest, go ahead and do it. We have an extensive personal list. It's kind of hidden at the moment, but I mean, if sports aren't your jam, we've got Marvel, we've got Disney, we've got Pokemon. We can make whatever happen that you guys want to see. Just let me know. There's seriously a lot we can get into here, and would love to see whether we run a filler or whether we get some cards open tonight. Let's just make something happen. We're coming up here to the what do you call it? To the witching hour of our stream, and let's see something move, guys. Help David out, help me out, help yourself out by getting into a break cheaper than you potentially could in any other fashion, whether it's dropping a 1, dropping a 2. Let's just see something happen, guys. What are we looking for? What are we thinking? What are we up to? Even if we just want to chat here, I'm happy to chat. Would love to see this filler go. Again, such a good deal. Mosaic has those teams again. Raiders with Genti. Why? Why are we again? Not every rookie signs with Panini anymore. When you have the opportunity to get Panini rookies that sign, that are also, I mean, again, Genti's not bad. Genti's on a bad team. They can't throw the ball, so they always expect them to run it. And I don't care if you were Marshawn Lynch or Jim Brown or whomever, especially in today's football. If they know you're just going to run it, they're not going to stop you. Or they are going to stop you. They can sell out for it every single play. Wait to see who they actually get in this draft. They do have the number one draft pick. Giants, yeah, a little pricey, but Scatabo and Dart are going to be back next season, and they didn't necessarily do the best this season either, so they have a pretty high draft pick, and Neighbors will be back. They need to fix their turf, man. Absolute hobby. Kind of the same story. A few more spots open, a little bit more value. I mean, Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry, guaranteed Hall of Famer. Lamar Jackson, most likely going to be a Hall of Famer just for his play overall. Um, you've got the Browns. I mean, guys, you got to give Shador a little bit of a chance. I'm not saying give them 5 seasons, but they're young. Give them a chance to develop. Jacksonville, their last game, yikes. Other than that, have looked really, really, really good. So whether you're looking for Travis Hunter, who does sign, or you're looking for Lawrence, who, I mean, overall has had his best season by far, great idea. Giants, just a reiteration of what I said earlier. Tennessee, kind of the opposite situation of the Raiders. They have a quarterback, but they have no one else. And so, honestly, it would be hilarious if seriously, if Ward had gone to the Raiders, it probably could have been an interesting situation. You can always find another running back, but I think Ward is a good quarterback who's also young on a very bad team surrounding him. When you have no support, there's nothing you can do, no matter how good you are. I say even Brady needed Gronk, or Moss, or Edelman, or West, or what was his name? Dang it! But guys, come on, we're coming up here in the final 15 minutes of stream, guys. Let's push this filler, please. Let's make something happen. I will not be back with y'all until Thursday. On Thursday, I will be back with y'all. Not 100% who's on stream. Let me see who's on stream with y'all tomorrow. Ow. Elbow's all tight. Who's on stream with y'all tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow, you guys have Mr. Ryan with y'all. Him and his wonderful mustache that I could probably try to emulate, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, does not probably fit my face. Fits him, though. So, yeah, guys, take your spots in the store or take them with me. Unless there's some miracle influx, I don't think any of our team breaks will be going tonight. Would love somebody to pop in here and just fill at least this filler or take a personal. They wanted to kill the team break. I would love that as well. But we just are kind of sitting, waiting, and seeing. Yeah, I'm going to be signing off here probably at about 9:20 just to make sure I can shut down the shop and get everything done here correctly. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys being here with me. Been I'll say it now, a slow evening. Mainly been talking to myself and Mr. David here. Hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, we'll be chilling here for the next, what looks like 14 minutes now. And just let me know if you guys need anything. I'll be talking here and again, bringing up the fillers, the filler, our breaks. Yeah, thanks for hanging with me so far tonight, guys. Appreciate y'all. day, what a day. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope, yeah. I mean, it's the beginning of the new year. Holidays have come to a close. I get that can be a stressful time financially, at least until taxes or something else kind of turns around. Um, Again, being a single guy myself, not always the case. But yeah, at least not for me. Uh, but yeah, guys, we've got plenty of breaks here on the screen that are just more than worthy of being filled. The fillers tonight, uh, man, I mean, it's crazy to say with only one drop we're close, but we are because of the nature of this filler for finest. Um, David's been the goat in dropping for every filler that we have. Just need one, two more people to literally go in there, and it could have gone. Um, but yeah, guys, we're coming up here on the last like 10-ish minutes of stream. I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens with everything. I appreciate everybody who's whether they popped in, chatted, dropped, bought a spot through the store. Can't get them every time, but I know we're going to have a great break here, a great break day here soon. Is that just, yeah. What are we thinking, guys, or guy, or girl, or our one viewer? What are we thinking? You think we can get something magical happen in the last 10 minutes here? We need a miracle. Somebody bring it to us. Sorry, guys, just cleaning up my workstation here a little bit. It's good to go. Put that back. I always. There we go. Sorry, guys. I took the bathroom key home once. Bathroom key home once, and I don't want to do that ever again. So I made sure to take that off my neck. Let's see. Final 9-ish minutes here on stream, guys. Appreciate again everybody who stopped in, who said hello, which is 2 of y'all. Who've bought in the stream, which is more than 2 of y'all. Yeah, slow night here at SD Sports Cards. I will not be back with you guys tomorrow, as I stated a little bit. Our man Ryan will be with us. Or with y'all. Sorry, not with us. I won't be here. I'll be back with y'all on Thursday for stream. Yeah, at this point, we're waiting on somebody to come in here and maybe like fill this filler or take a spot or a personal, but we're coming down to the final few minutes here on stream, guys. Thanks again, everybody who's been hanging out with me. Um, yeah, quiet day here at San Diego Sports Cards. Ooh, that's dangerous. I did not see that. Let's put that up here. There we go. Alright, guys. What are we going to make happen? Sorry, I've been sitting for a very long time, so I'm going to stand here for the last few minutes here on stream. Oh boy. I'm glad I was standing. I didn't even touch that guy. My ring light has a mind of its own. Stay. Stay. Come on. Stay. No. Come on. You can do it. No, you can do it. I believe in you. Maybe I shouldn't believe in you. Why won't you stay? This is ridiculous. Success. Yes, it was a good thing I was standing, because, yeah, that ring light began to have a mind of its own. One suggestion I can make to our viewers out there, if you can avoid getting metal in your back, do so at all costs. I was not able to avoid it. Definitely wish I could have. Make being seated, not as fun. But paid off that time. Caught the lamp. Or the light. Hey guys, we're here in the last 5-ish minutes on stream. I mean, barring an absolute miracle, unfortunately, we could not make things happen. I'm sorry, David. You really didn't. Come on, Mr. Lamp. Why won't you just stay? You are crazy, man. You just trying to keep me occupied? Like, what the heck, man? You were fine the entire stream, and now you have a mind of your own. Ugh. Ring light, stay. 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 My God. Thing is trying to just fall over. Yeah. At this point, we're in the final 5 minutes of the stream. Barring an absolute miracle, we probably aren't going to get this filler off. I'm going to leave it up there. I'm giving it, like, the full 35 minute chance. Again, thanks, guys, for being out there with me tonight. It has not been exactly an exhilarating ride, which, let's be real, it's going to happen. We tried our best to get some stuff to fill. We did get a little bit of movement for what was on the screen. That's kind of where we are stuck. Yeah, about 4-ish minutes. I'm going to be calling it here. I appreciate everybody who's been out there. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of just been on repeat. And I'm sorry if you have been. I believe the one person who's been out there the entire stream who's been having to hear me reiterate myself in the exact same way. Probably, I would say, let's see. Yeah, probably about 5 to 7 times an hour, almost 4 hours. Yeah, we're looking at least almost around 30 times. So I appreciate you putting up with that. And yeah, I mean, we'll be back. Hopefully tomorrow moves a little bit more, and then when I come back in on Thursday, I can't see this finest sitting for that much longer. It's got quite a bit of movement already. It's a great break. And yeah, I think that Mosaic and Absolute will absolutely, I guess pun intended, fill here quite quickly. Um, Especially as we get into playoff season, people get a little bit more amped up on the football. And I think as people start realizing this really is the closing of a chapter in terms of the Panini era, that they're going to start looking at these these boxes and these cards a little differently. Um, it's very weird. I came back into the hobby. It was 2018, though I was more focused on Pokemon. Shame on me. Should have again. I picked Pokemon in sports at the wrong time, I guess. Pokemon I was focused on in 2018, which is still good, but I could have got Otani. Let's be real. Um, and then yeah, in 2020 I went away from Pokemon and back into sports because I'm a Chargers fan, and Herbert kind of drew me back into it. And that's when Pokemon printed a whole bunch of stuff that was worth a whole bunch of money nowadays. But yeah, all I say is there's no wrong way to collect as long as you're having fun. But yeah, I've been back into this just about 8 years, and if we include my younger years, I've been doing this for about 20 years of my life, guys. Um, I'm loving it, but the paradigm shifts that I've seen in those 20 years from the early days were Upper Deck, Tops, and I believe it was Fleer before they were under the Panini brand. All were producing licensed cards for baseball. I believe for football as well. And then I kind of yeah, the Panini era started the year I graduated high school, and so I was not into the hobby at that point, even though I probably should have been looking back on it because I was so into sports, but not the cards at that point. But yeah, sorry, a little diatribe about myself and the card world, but we're coming up here, final 60-ish seconds. Thank you, everybody. I do appreciate you. Um, can't say it's been an exhilarating ride tonight, but a ride it has been. Um, Probably be signing off here. Got to go home, take care of my pups, and yeah, make sure that I lock up the shop correctly for everybody, and make sure we get it going so that tomorrow we can have another day of having our great customers in the store and our breaks running. Hopefully, with more exhilaration than tonight. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike with SD Sports Cards signing off. Y'all have a wonderful evening.